get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it moving. We are back at the spot from last time. Like I said, we got a week here. Well, the internet gets fixed at the other place, so might not be here every day, but we're going to be here most of the days that we stream. So, what's up, Saray? What's up? What's up? Just making our few adjustments real quick. All right. What's up, Jay? What's up? What's up? All right. Let's get it in. I know you probably aren't aware, Jay. So the internet at the other gym has been down and the streams have been real hard recently. Yesterday was a blessing that we're able to do what we were able to do. So we've been streaming. We got a week pass here while the stuff gets fixed over there. So be like that sometimes. Can't control what the gym does. But this is a professional bodybuilding gym. A little different, but all right, let's get it in. Everything's yeah, I thought they weren't going to be Surrey, but it is what it is. I'm not super worried about it. So, it's not a big deal. So, not everything's changed, Jay. We're still just lifting. Trust me, I'm ready to get back to the other spot, Jay, just as much as everybody else. So that is the home gym. $365. I kind of want to lower these. They can go one more, right? Yeah, maybe not. That's the lowest I can get them. I might just take them out. What's up, Daniel? All right, 225. Let's keep warming up, guys. What's up, Donald? We're going to remove these. These are getting in the way. They sit just a little too high. So I really wish I could get them a one lower. They just don't. It is what it is. So we are going to drop them off once we get to heavier weights. So in fact, we'll take them off now. I don't feel like remembering to do it later. It's really unfortunate because super unfortunate. Be like that though. Let's add some more weight, guys. Throw a couple 10s on. Throw a couple 10s on. Finish our warm up. Well, we got 2 more warm up reps, I suppose. So. The other gym was having some issues, so we're stuck here for the week. Oh. Yeah, we're still warming up. Oh. I'm going to scoot this bench out just a little bit more. Yes, I'm a power lifter. Easy work. Easy work. Keep warming up. Let me grab a couple more plates, guys. What's up, Ninja? We might, Ryan. I'm not sure yet. I feel pretty good today, but it's a Monday. We did a PR attempt last week, didn't quite get it. We will attempt another one between now and Wednesday. It just really depends on how we feel the next 2 days. Mind you guys, I'm not sure if we'll be streaming on Saturday. And I'm not sure if we'll be streaming on Sunday yet. We'll definitely won't be streaming on Sunday, but we might not stream on Saturday. My mother's coming into town, so. All right. Current PR is 365. 365. Appreciate it, Donald. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff today. As much as we can, right? So I weigh 178 at the moment. I'm 5'11", 30 years old. Those are usually the follow-up questions. Natural. So, all right. So we're gonna grab a hold of this, and then this will be our last warm-up rep for the night, guys. And then we'll talk about some heavier weights. That's whole milk. All right, 315, last warm-up rep of the night, guys. Felt good. Felt good. Oh yeah, easy work. Warm-up work. Warm-up work. Day's been good so far. Day's been good so far, Mark. Yeah, not for this. Not for warm-ups. Appreciate it. I had like 10 more pounds. Go 325. Nah, you got it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Which meal? Which meal? All my meals tend to turn out pretty good. You'll get there. You'll get there. Just keep pressing, man. Keep pressing. Keep eating. You'll get where you need to be. Just takes a little time. All right, 325, guys. I'm gonna grab a hold of this real quick. We're gonna get it for 1, and then we'll add some more weight. So I've been training for 5 years. Powerlifting for like 2.5, 3. So, all right, give me 1 second, guys. Let's go. Oh. I've never used a slingshot for training, no. I do this for a living, mind you guys. So, you know, I train very consistent, very intensely. So, add some more weight. We're just gonna add 10 more pounds. We'll go 335. I don't do a lot of static holds. I've done them in the past, but none recent. Nothing recent. Yeah, lightweight right now. 335 is what's on the bar. So 335 is what's on the bar. And not what I'm here for, Guardian, to be honest. Always have the milk. Always have the milk. All right, let's grab this. Just one, and then we'll probably jump it a little bit, maybe grab a spot. $335, guys. Still getting warmed up for the night. Oh, hey, let's go. All right. 365 is my current PR. Well, Monday's our warm-up day, mind you, so we take it a little easy. Let's go 340. Let's go 340, I suppose. I do deadlift, yes. My deadlift is 490 at the moment. We probably will deadlift tonight. I didn't bring my belt, though. I might not get the opportunity to deadlift. So, we'll see. Yes and no, Mark. So, because of the way my program is, and it's low volume daily, but high volume throughout the week, we kind of count Monday like a warm-up for the week. So, we're getting the blood flowing, getting everything moving. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all those days. Those are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are usually my 3 best days. I'm warmed up for the week, but I'm not spent. Friday, Saturday are usually my worst days of the week because I'm completely spent generally by Saturday. So, and then Sunday is kind of like my refresh day. Does that make sense? All right, let me grab a spot, guys. Still getting used to this bench, and then we'll grab this 340. Just for now, Jarl. Only reason is because the internet's still down at the other gym. I told the owner it's down, and she kind of gave me like a we'll fix it when we fix it type deal. So I don't know when it's gonna be back up. I bench 6 days a week. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Hey, boss man. You spot me real quick on the bench. Still getting used to these benches, so. Yeah, it's not quite like a PR, but it's bench still feels a little funky to me, so just in case. I'm gonna do a single. Probably gonna go heavier than this tonight if it feels good, but yeah, I'm gonna do a single. I'll let you know if I need an assist. Oh, felt too good for a single. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Got two. Doing cardio now, right? This is the first time I've ever doubled 340, guys. 315, 25, 35, 340 double. Yeah, felt pretty good. We'll clip that later. That was like the best spot I've had in a long time. Top tier spot. So, top tier spot. Does that mean we probably have a little bit more weight in the tank, right, guys? You know what? I kind of want to use the bench chains. Tonight. So we're gonna drop the weight and grab the bench chains. Y'all want to do the bench chains? Oh, he knew exactly what was up. Yes, natural, 100%. Let's use the bench chains. Let me go see how much they weigh real quick. I'll be right back. 385. That's a big jump, man. We missed 370 last week. Let's see. I don't know how much these bench chains actually weigh. They feel pretty good. So let's drop it down to like 225. I think would probably be a realistic start, right? So the idea behind bench chains, for those who've never used bench chains, is the weight changes depending on where you are throughout the rep. So when you're at the top of the rep, you're holding maximal weight from the chains. But as you get closer to the ground, the weight decreases, allowing you to get more momentum from the ground. So it weighs less at your chest because some of the chain is touching the ground than it does at the top of the set, right? That's kind of the idea. I have no idea what these chains weigh. They're definitely heavy though, like heavy for chains. These are the heaviest chains I think I've worked with. So it doesn't have a marker on it that says how much they weigh. I'd say probably 45 pounds. They are sizable, but these are thick chains. I don't usually work with chains this thick, so it's been a long time since I've worked with chains actually. It's kind of hard to find chains, or gyms with chains. There's only a couple gyms I know that have chains. So, all right. All right. Let's see how it goes. It might be 30 pounds. I have no idea. Just creatine and pre-workout. Yeah, so the weight's going to change progressively through the movement. So, what's up, David? That's not uncommon, Mohammed. Especially when you're doing maximal weight work. Creatine is a natural supplement. Yes, creatine is a natural supplement. Ugh. All right, bench chains. Let's figure out how these are going to feel, guys. Oh, these feel great. Let's go. Felt good. That felt good. I'm also kind of worn from the, appreciate it. I'm kind of worn. I did a bunch of yard work today. The wife wanted the yard cleaned up, so I had to cut the yard and the bushes and tree limbs and all that good stuff. So still definitely spent some energy earlier today. So that moving like it is great. Yes, I have 3 children. I'm 30 years old. That's my intro workout beverage. All right, we're going to do 3, but we're going to do it with pauses this time. So we're going to do it with pauses. Yep. Oh. Let's go. All right. I think the music is done, guys. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put these chains up. Honestly, no idea what they weigh though. All right. All right. Let me pull these plates off, guys, and then we're gonna go hit arms somewhere. I'm gonna hit arms somewhere. Oh, super appreciate that. Super appreciate that, Dominic. Nice. Good work. Good work. Solid work, man. It's good to hear that you're progressing. I always like hearing about people getting motivated and progressing. Super appreciate the contribution, boss. And we'll be putting names on the bottle. I'll have to do it when I get home because I don't have Sharpies with me. So we will do that on the bottle. I promise you'll be on the bottle. So I'm going to put this bench back real quick, guys. So, but yeah, that's big. That's big. Appreciate the contribution, boss. I'm glad you're progressing. That's number one. Oop. I was putting the bench back. If y'all are using the mirror, I'll put it off to the side. All right, cool.
Kevin, what's up?
He's good. You ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. All right, guys. Time for arms now. Time for arms now. What's up, Mason? Welcome back. All right. What are we doing for arms today? Let's think about this one. We got a lot of cool stuff here. But I think we're going to do dumbbells tonight. We still have like a few more days here. So. Creatine, Mark. I We're about to do curls. So we're gonna kick off. We'll warm up with the 50s, and then we'll just climb it from there, guys. Just climb it from there. Let me see if I can take up the minimal amount of space possible here. That should work. All right, warm up with some 50s, guys, and then we will work from there. That's a little bit better. It was a little smudged. I think it's the light that's honestly doing it. What's up, Michael? On the dumbbells, I don't really have a PR, I guess. I don't know. You know, 55s. We'll warm up 55s. 50 sound kind of light. Whoo-wee, felt good. Why is that? Why is that, Jay? What's wrong with it? It's just different. It's just a different aesthetic, Jay. What was wrong with this one? Oh. We'll be doing 3-ish sets here. I would say the equipment's definitely more up to date here. Yes. Ugh. How's it going, Adriana? Welcome back. Of course, Adriana. It's late. It's probably like 10 o'clock or something like that here. I have no idea, honestly. There's a clock somewhere. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what time it is. All right, we're gonna grab 65s next, and then we'll grab 70s, I guess. So I don't know what my max dumbbell curl is, I'm gonna be honest. It's a good question, right? Good question. I have no idea. I don't know, like 80, 90, traditional. Not super strict, but hammer, we've done 100. So hammer, we've done 100, right? So these are 65s. We're gonna grab these for 7. Oh, good. Which buttons, Jay? Nah, the music got cut off just a few minutes ago. Some of them, Mike, yes. All of them are Mike. No, I didn't do anything to it, Jay. That's odd. I can't even change that from here, I don't think. So unless someone's playing with my laptop. I don't think so, though. Your name's still blue. Am I slightly tempted to bench press the 150s? We will probably do some dumbbell press this week in here. So you know what, David? They have a turf. They have a turf for farmers carries. So we will be doing those. I'll take a look at it, Jay, but it shouldn't have changed. You might need to relaunch the stream. I don't know. I've never had that happen to anybody. All right, grab the 70s next, guys. $50 a month for here, David. Which isn't terrible. It's not the cheapest in the area, but also they have not the cheapest equipment either. So you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina. You got to first find someone that's willing to sponsor. powerlifting. When it comes to powerlifting, there's not a lot of local sponsors that want to do it because the sport's not established that well. It is established really well, but local meets, you know, you're looking at a crowd of maybe 100 people, 130, 140 people for most local meets. Now at the state level, you get an easier time finding sponsorships. State level, nationals, regionals, but for local meets, it's hard. So, because the crowds are smaller, so you have less people, the name of the sponsors in front of. So, but it's just finding someone that's willing to do it and then giving them, you know, your offer as far as like what you'll do for the sponsorship money. So I'll tell you, I've had two different sponsors, one that I didn't actually end up using, and then of course the one I use now. So those got heavy. 3 sets of 7. Let me get about your way. Oh. All right, guys. We did the Viking press last weekend. Then we're going to do dumbbell tonight. Oh, those are 70s, NC. Oh, those curls were great, Diaz. I didn't do it, Jay. It still says you're a mod here. I haven't even touched it. Have you tried relaunching the stream? Yeah, the other gym had some technical issues, so we're here for the week, or maybe not the whole week, but until it's fixed. So your name isn't white, Jay. It's blue. Here, I'll screenshot it for you, Jay. You might need to relaunch, Jay. Promise. Promise your name's still blue on my end. I can try and remod you, Jay. Hold on. Hold on, Jay. I'm trying to see if I can fix it for you. That should be good now, Jay. Try it now, Jay. Maybe, is it working now? It was definitely blue. I fixed it. I mean, I reset it, Jay, so you can try now. You might need to relaunch your YouTube, Jay. I've done all I can do. All right, see you, Flavor. We're going to do shoulder press, guys. So might need to raise this one more. No, that's the highest it goes. All right, so slightly less on the shoulder end, I guess. A little bit upper pec here, but all right, let me grab the 50s and we'll start pressing, guys. This gym is warmer than the other gym, for sure. You're blue, Jay. I promise you're blue. I even reset it for you. All right, 50's moving good. We'll do 70s next, guys. And then you guys know how it goes in bar, do 75 or 80. All right. I've been working out for 5 years. I started at 117 pounds. So all right, 70s. We're gonna put these overhead for 3 to 7 reps, and then I weigh 178 at the moment, maybe 179. All right, grab these, toss these overhead real quick. Do I like this gym more? It has a lot of cool equipment, I can say that. So both of them have their yeah, Ryan. Both of them have their perks. So one's 24 hours, quiet. This one has a lot of cool equipment. How's it going? How's it going? All right, let's move this weight. Yep. '70s moving good. 5 years ago, I started lifting. It's about 10 o'clock probably, yeah. So, no. This is at a slight like slight incline here. So I'm laying further back, but that's the highest it goes. So we're wasn't me. It wasn't me. We've done hundreds. We've done hundreds on the dumbbells in the past. So we're probably going to do 80s next. I'm glad, Mark. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it helped, Mark. Big back friendly. Exactly, David. That bench feels really good to lay on. But I will say that it takes the bar height is what's messing with me. So if I tested it, if I move it one more up, it's like barely getting past. It's like that much clearance. And you have to have full extension. So I'm having to like go out here and like press it off. Whereas if I drop it one down, I'm starting at like 90 degrees pressing, then going. So other mark, jury. It was rich guy the whole time. It was rich guy the whole time. All right, let's grab these 80s. I didn't take it away in the first place, Jay. I didn't take it away in the first place. All right, 80s, guys. Let's go. 5'11", actually. Too far. We'd have a stream just full of everybody with blue names. I can't mod everybody. All right. All right. Even my kid is over 4'11". That'd be crazy work. I know, David. I know, David. I was just messing with you. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. It's usually an insecurity issue. Hopefully they get past it. But, you know, we wish the best for them regardless. I'm not in the military, no. All right. 80s. Let's pop these overhead. Pop these overhead real quick. All right. Ah. Yeah. So David has a list. He's like, these are the people if I ever get the opportunity. All right. Let's keep it moving. Jafar is a very insecure person. Sad actually. Oh, all right, we got rows next, guys. We did, you know what, let's do, our rows do I want to do tonight, guys? Let's just do cable, I guess, tonight. Change it up a bit. No, Kev. Jafar is just upset that I bench his deadlift. So. Always trolling. People always trolling. I don't know. What do you guys think we start with? I haven't worked at this block before, guys. We'll kick off, warm up at like 1:30 maybe. Oh, that's super light. Woo-wee. All right, we're going 180. We'll go 200 for the next one. 2 bills for the next one. Huh. We will hit a PR at this gym, Rich, 100%. Jafar, I've already established how I do things, all right? We go back through after the stream and wipe everything down. It's not a busy gym. We're gonna be okay. Did the same thing last night. Welcome to the stream, though. It was Ford. I'm okay slinging. That was very lightweight. Yeah, I don't think anybody's super concerned about it. I do go back through and clean up my stuff, though, believe it or not. What about a draft? You missed the draft, Jay. The draft is coming back, I promise. Oh, it says giraffe. I knew you liked the giraffe, Jay. I knew it this whole time. It's been in the back of your brain. It's been in the back of your brain this whole time. All right, 200, 2 bills, and then we'll jump up. So. Yep. Oh yeah, we're getting the full brick tonight, guys. 100%. Nah, I just burn, David. I just burn. I'm like neon white, David. Sour cream on rice. That was 200, Michael. 90.5 kilo. So. Legs. Arms. Definitely arms. No buzz cut for me. Actually, I'm going to be getting a haircut soon, but not a buzz cut. I heard you the first 2 times you said it. All right. Let's full brick it. Let's full brick it. See if it moves. Who knows? Maybe it'll move. No, we're not shaving again. We already shaved for the stream, guys. Ugh. So it says 300. That should be movable, right? Nice, Ben. We're not shaving. Trust me, we're not shaving. I will be cutting the hair, but not a buzz cut. The normal haircut I normally get. A little fade. It'll be all right. No mullet. I'm not a fan of the mullets. All right. I'm Southern, but not quite that Southern. All right. I'm not a wrestler. Mullets aren't even really a Southern thing at this point. I feel like mullets are more like a general Americanism that people like try and adopt. So. Shave the beard. We're not shaving the beard. I already did it once. All right, let's grab this, guys. 300 pounds, 135.5 kilos. You guys know how this works, though. It's a pulley system, so it's not exactly 300. So I have no idea what the actual adjusted weight is. Whew, that's definitely heavier. Oh, felt good. A little triple. It's not bad. It's not bad. So anytime you have a cable, so if you guys ever wondered why cables feel different on different machines, they are. Fried pickles are big down here. If you ever wondered why cable machines feel different, the reason being is, so you see these right here, the pulley systems. So there's one at the top, one at the bottom. Depending on how many pulleys are involved, it reduces the resistance at the handle. So this has 300. It has 2 pulleys. If you could actually just be moving half of the weight, or maybe 3/4 of the weight, 3/5 of the weight. It just depends on where and how the pulleys are set up. So it's kind of like throwing a rope over something and pulling from here, right? You reduce the amount of resistance or the amount of weight moved, or the effort needed. Does that make sense? That's why you'll have two similar cable systems that'll feel different weight-wise. They'll both say 100 pounds, but one will feel like 500 and one will feel like 70, you know? So that's why. All right, let's do some triceps, guys. Let's do some triceps. We did pull downs. We're probably going to stick to pull downs for today. We're going to try out some new machines, though. We're going to hit something or another. Maybe the chest press over there looks kind of nice. Oh yeah, I've got the gorilla fight 1 on 100. I'm talking about the gorillas get 100. You know, gotta make it fair for the gorillas. Gotta make it fair for the gorillas. What is going on now? Looks like 300 seconds. He should be back soon. Let's just be more careful with that. Lordy Lord. He'll be all right. Ben will be okay. Ben will be okay. We'll blame David, right? We'll blame David. We're doing single arm, so we're going to see. We might full stack it, but they have this nice little single arm rope. Feels good. I blamed David, Jay. I'm very comfortable blaming David for this one, all right? It's not a big deal. I'm sure Ben's fine. I'm sure Ben's fine. It's all good, guys. Yeah, the internet's out of the other gym. We're getting spotty reception out there, so we're here for now. We'll try again tomorrow over there. Stream quality was quite degraded that night. If you guys were here for that stream, that the reception was terrible, like a few nights ago. What was it? Was it Sunday? Saturday. Saturday. It was terrible. We had to restart the stream like 5 times. Moss was here yesterday for a little while, I think, but do 110. Moss usually gets in a little bit later, and we've been doing earlier streams over here, so he's probably going to miss portions of it. He was definitely here the last time and the time before that, though. Hey, this is triceps is what we're doing right now. Single arm right now, so. Ooh, let's get triple there. These are getting heavier. Ooh, those get heavy fast. We're gonna switch to 2 arms here in a second. Triceps are getting a good little pump. It's been a while since we've had to push through it like that. Ooh. Let's get the double arm cables. Grab one more set here, and then we will move to what we got next? Delts, something like that, right? I'll be right back. Why is that, Daytona? Why is that annoying? This gym encourages it. It does encourage it, actually. Yeah, I get a pass. It's actually encouraged here, so. No, Ben, no. None of that, none of that. Let's go 180. We did these the other day, and that brick is definitely tougher. Daytona doesn't even know why. He's just more cope in the chat, I think, is all it is. All right, we're gonna $180 on here. What is it, kilos? 81.5 kilo. So, well, we have to have the mic here, Jay, unfortunately. When we're back at the other gym, everything will go back to normal, I promise. All right. Hold on, I left it too high, guys. One down, one down. There we go. All right. Definitely heavier than the other gym. Feels good. Yeah, just for a short period of time, Justin. Just a short period of time. Oh. It's funny, Daytona came in, said something, didn't say anything to back it up, and then just rolls out without another word. It's crazy how that works, right? When I question him on it. Ooh. We're gonna go do rear delts, guys. Let's head this way. We're gonna go back on the delt machine today. So. Large Benjamin. I think we learned yesterday we can go pretty heavy on this, but we're going to warm up like 55 kilo, something kind of light. So hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Warmer. Oh my gosh, there it is. I left it by the rower. I was looking for my milk, guys. I almost lost my milk. That'd have been terrible. Ah, it's not actually, the lighting's really nice in here. All right. Feels a little low, but we'll see. Ah, felt good. 55 kilo, didn't feel too terrible. Uh, 65 kilo, guys, on the next one. No, I'm natty. I plan on staying natural. That won't change anytime soon, I assure you. I assure you, I'm doing fine. Definitely a lot more sweat at this gym. A little warmer. Anytime ever, Mark. Anytime ever. Sorry, I gotta be more specific. I forgot how this works. I will always be natural. There's your answer. Yeah, at least 10 times. At least 10 times. Now, Brian Shaw's a pretty tough dude. Big boy. One more. Ooh, come on. Feels good. 70 kilos next. We're gonna grab that for 3. There's AC. It's just hotter in here than the other gym. It's a bigger gym, so it's more space to cool, I'd imagine. So he would probably do pretty well, Mark. He'd probably do pretty well. So powerlifting strongman movements kind of carry over in the strengths that they build to some extent. More functional style movement, of course, with the strongman because a lot of odd movement, like odd lifts, but that strength does carry over into most other lifts. So we don't do pacer tests here. No. Ain't no pacer test on this stream. You ever see me start a pacer test? Something is very wrong. Very wrong. Yes, I power lift. All right, 70 kilo here, guys. More rear delt work. Always weird comments. Always weird comments. Those get heavy quick, guys. We're gonna get a single here, and then we're gonna go do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. Something though, something. Those are full reps, JPEG. Full reps. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome to the stream, though. I'm a big proponent of a daily shower, sometimes twice, all right? All right, one more single, guys. One more. One more. All right, there we go. Oh. Same reason we were last time, Justin. It hasn't been fixed yet at the other gym. As soon as it's fixed, we'll move back over there. Promise. Promise. Just hasn't been fixed yet. Oh, we got deadlifts, guys. Always lift at night. I always lift at night. What angle is going to be good for deadlifts? I think that's probably the best one we're going to get. All right. Not this one, Joshua. No, not this one. Looks like we got bumper plates, so we're probably going to start with those at least. I don't usually use bumper plates, but I'm going to try and use them here while we have them. I've used them in the past, obviously. It's just not my usual gig. Hold on, guys. My phone case down. It's been in my pocket this whole time. Nah, no headphones needed. I didn't bring my belt today, guys, so we're just hitting it like this. All right. Should be a fun time. We can go like 405 without the belt just fine, though. That's more weight. Hopefully there's enough weight over here, we'll be honest. No. That's a 45. You can still smell the new rubber on these plates. Now we got to check them all because some are different thicknesses. Like these are 45s, both of the ones I put on here. But like these 45s are thicker than the other 45s. These ones are definitely more dense though. These are cat plates. So all right. Weight doesn't really feel different now. Yeah, some getting used to on the bars, obviously, but easy work. There's a lot going on here. Oh, so I think it's just people hook up to it and then disconnect from it. That's all it is. I think it's run by the people at the gym, like whoever's working out. So that's probably why. These are 35s, so we're gonna have to throw a 10 on with this. I wonder if there's more bumper plates in here anywhere. Just all of them. There must be. I'll have to go look. All right, 35s. So that's 305. 2 10s, leaving that to 315. And then we've got to find like another 45 pounds somehow. So, all right. All right, that's 315. What do we got over here? We got 2 15s. That's 40. So we're gonna have to grab some 5s. But we can make this almost work, right? All right. We can't go over 405 tonight. I mean, we can. I'll have to find the other bumper plates. All right. 1 and then 2. And then let's add these other 2 15s. And then we've got to find 5 more pounds aside after that. So all right, let me go find 5 more pounds for each side, guys. Midnight, it closes midnight. We got plenty of time. See if I can find y'all a better angle for this one. Nope, that's not a better angle. It's almost a good angle. That'll work. You did miss bench, Tom, yeah. All right, that'll work. That'll work. That's the best angle we're gonna get, guys. Another 5 pounds aside, and then we will grab it. Oh, hold on. Let's add it to 25 and a 35. Yeah, that makes sense. $45 on this side. Just double checking my math, guys. Makes a 45 on this side, so that makes 405 even. That's about all the space we had on the bar anyway. Go ahead and clip that since it's so close to the edges. You know what we could do? We could put the chains on it. Should we put the chains on it, guys? Let's put the chains on it. They basically double as clips, right? So they're like a safety item. Safety first, right, guys? Basically a safety item in my opinion. Basically a safety item in my opinion. Now here's the question, can I get the chain to stick on there? Just close to the edge of the bar. I can. The chains fit. All right. All right. Chains are locked in. Chains are locked in. Really wish I had my belt. Check chat real quick, take a couple sips of my milk, and then we're gonna grab this. No idea what the chains tonight. I don't know what the chains weigh. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what the chains weigh. We're about to find out how much it weighs, I guess. The chain's got to be at least 30 pounds, to be fair. So the chains, they make the weight change as you go up, right? So I don't know, David. I didn't ask, so I'm just going to assume, because all of the bumper plates are here, that's the idea. I'll find out before we deadlift the next time, though. All right, let's see how these chains feel. They've got to be at least 30 to 40 pounds, I imagine, the chains. So. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. So we got 45 and then whatever the chains are on there. That felt really good. We'll grab another one of those. Beltless too. That's the big thing. Beltless right now. Hold on, guys. Look, I think I'm beltless, but if I take this and I just like tighten it up more, right? If I tighten it up more, is that basically a belt? Basically a belt, right? There's no more space on the bar night. There we go. All right, basically a belt now. All right, let's grab another one of these. Honestly, I don't know how to qualify what this weighs right now. 450-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. 440. And it changes the further up the lift you go, so the higher you get it. So here it weighs significantly less than here, right? So the higher you get the lift with the chains, the heavier it is. So it's actually really good for training when you have issues like in sticking points. Chains can be super helpful on the bench. They can be helpful even, I've never really seen anybody use them for a squat, but you guess you could. Bench, deadlift, two big ones where the chains are super helpful. Really anything that touches that you can have the chains touch the ground can be helpful in the lift. So, all right. Because that changing of the actual weight progressively throughout the lift is really, really good. I've only ever worked with bench chains or chains in general one other time. So maybe twice, maybe twice. This knurling is nice and sticky. It's like grippy. So it digs into the palm, which is nice, but I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh. So good. Whoo-wee. Ah. That one definitely was a little tougher than the first one. Oh, my chest is fine. Feel great. Who's passing out? That's all the plates they had. No, the chain's still on there, I think. Oh, it did fall off. Look at that. I didn't even feel it. It must have fell off when it hit the ground. Oh, I don't know if it was on there for the lift or not. The other one definitely still is. So if it wasn't, that's kind of impressive in its own way, I suppose. I have no idea what that weight is, Rachel. The plates themselves are 405, and then the chains are probably like 40 pounds each. 40 to, I'd say 30 pounds to be conservative. So you're talking about like in the 470 range for everything at the top of the lift. So I have no idea what those chains weigh though. Yeah, no belt. We just don't have our belt with us today. I left it at the other gym. It's usually hanging up at the gym. So I think I'll put my name on this wall, guys. They have a wall of like PRs here. I'm going to find out what it takes to go on the wall. Obviously, I know my numbers qualify. I just don't know if I can just write them up there, if I have to do it in front of people here. I think the most we've done here is 350 on the bench. I think this is the heaviest we've done on the deadlift here. Definitely, because we only deadlifted once here. So, all right, let's get these de-racked, guys. There's definitely not a spot to trying to make sure they don't have one of the lifts for the bars, that I'm just not seeing it. Nope. All right. Nice thing is, if you guys have never done this, a small plate doubles as like a little lift if you roll it up on there. Makes life way easier. See how easy those slide off now? So if you guys are unaware of that, clips also work, but you'd risk damaging your clips a little bit. It shouldn't, but it can. I think this one was against the wall. All right, we'll grab that one off in a second. All right, you guys are gonna bear with me. Usually I de-rack after we get done, but obviously can't do that here. So with the other gym almost universally being empty, I can de-rack after the sets or after the stream. Well, that one's coming off first, I guess. It decided it on its own. Come on. There we go. All right. We are de-racked. That was probably the most difficult part. My cardio is breathing, yes. That makes sense. What are we doing now, guys? So we've done the traditional workout for the night. We did squats yesterday. We got plenty of fun equipment. They do have this little chest press over here. We could play with that a little bit. Want to do that? It's one of the standing chest presses. I've only ever used one once, I think. So I think I've only ever used one time. August, Daniel. We squatted yesterday. We did pendulum and hack squats yesterday. Always have milk in the gym, yeah. So yeah, the idea behind this, guys, there's already a plate on there. Is you just press, well, standing straight flat against this. Then I think you just kick that up and it locks it in place. Yeah. So you can actually press from 3 different positions here. So I prefer milk. All right, let's add some weight. I need some 45s, guys. I guess we'll grab them off the Viking press over here. Repurpose them to this one. I appreciate it, Mr. Sir. All right. There are actually different hand positions too. There's one that's real close to the body here, and then there's one low, one high. So we're gonna stick to the one high. I will say that feels heavier than if I had 225 on a bench. So, but you pretty much eliminate your leg drive. You're just pressing into the bench, right? So it's pretty awesome, Tom. Actually, I'm enjoying it. I've seen it one other time at a powerlifting specific gym we have nearby called Spuds. This is the only other place I've ever seen one. So let's try this narrow grip. Wish me the best of luck, right? I have no idea how this is going to go, to be honest. Yeah. Ah. Oh. Ah. It does remove leg drive, David. Spuds, yeah, that's the name of the powerlifting gym nearby. It's a really nice one. It's strongman / powerlifting. It's all strength based, but this is a really nice spot. I like this. I am going to put on another plate, Mark. Let me go find another plate. Yeah. Let's go. I have no idea what the standard weight is on this though. I don't know if it's all plate weight or if there's like a standardized. If anybody look up Dynabody standing chest press starting weight, I have no idea what it's supposed to be. So I don't know quite what we're pressing right now, to be honest. Some machines just don't list it, but it's three. We got 3 plates aside right now. It does isolate the chest completely. 5 pounds, I believe it. It's a different lift. It's a different lift for sure. All right, appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, 5 makes sense to me. I don't see them adding much weight and not listing it usually. So any machine that doesn't say a listed weight, usually I assume it's low. So that's our intra-workout beverage. All right. Top tier intra-workout beverage. All right, we're gonna go narrow grip again because that felt really good. It's very tricep centric as well. So we're gonna hit this for a quick set of 7. I don't know. Might be a quick set of 1. We're about to find out. I just added 90 pounds more to it. So yep. Oh, whee. Ah. Oh, good. That's 3 plates. We'll go up again. We'll go up 1 more, guys. 1 more. I'll throw a 35 on each side, maybe, or 25. We're 25. We got that for 7. We can definitely get a 35 for 1, right? Maybe 2. What's the worst that happens, right? What's the worst that happens? If something bad happens, we blame Jay. He's back, right? Jay's back. We can blame him if something bad happens. If we're doing 45, 25, might as well go 35. 35, might as well go 45. I'm blaming David as well. I'm blaming David, Rich Guy, NC, and Jay. We already bench pressed. We already bench pressed today. You can be to blame as well, Mark. It's fine. I'm like a kid in a candy shop, Martin. The newness will wear off eventually, right? We will go back to our standard here very soon, but it's a lot of fun to try out these new machines. So honestly, I don't know how far back it'll actually go, guys. So looking at it, right, I feel like even if it goes completely back, you know, it's not a dangerous movement. So even if I go all the way to the lock back, like the whole like the stop safe position or whatever it is. So I say creatine and pre-workout, that's it. Somehow it would be David's fault though, so that's why we blame David, right? Creatine's good stuff. I have it in my program for a reason. So does this machine feel good? It feels like weight, if that answers your question. That's really the only feeling I look for, is something that feels heavy. Ah. I felt good. Got it for 3. You got it for 3. Little chest pump going, right? I have to have the mic in here. Cucumber. I see your message, David. It blocked it with that auto block thing. Hold on. I already do that, David. If you watch the stream long enough, you'll see me do it after the bench usually. I'll do like a little slap on the thigh. But I'm not going to do it by request. That's just a little much. But that's usually just like when I'm hyped up. You guys have like controls over your sound, right? You can just like turn it up and down. All right. Should we add 5 more pounds? Should we add 5 more pounds? Let's go 5 more pounds. David's built different. I believe it. I believe it 100%. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go grab some smaller plates to add some more weights. That rhymes. See what I did there, guys? Top tier. All right. This is the one that gets me, right? This 2.5 the side. David already said. I addressed this, David. I addressed this. I already addressed it. I've been doing it on request. I appreciate the support. But we will get the hooey in there, and I added 5 more pounds. I'm not spanking myself in stream. David, you know how fast that'll get clipped and dropped everywhere on the internet? We're not doing that. That'll be clipped so quick. I'll never be able to escape that. Oh, Lord. We'll probably have like 500 people in the stream right after that. Every troll will jump in. I appreciate it though, David, I do. Mossberg, what's up? All right. I have no idea what this weighs, guys, but we're going to do it. The last one felt heavy-esque, to be fair. So this one probably going to feel like just as heavy, but 5 pounds more, I would imagine, based on the fact that it felt heavy, and this is now 5 pounds more. So logic, I'm big braining right now, guys. All right. Let's go. Ah. Ooh-wee. What's up, Bryn? So anytime you're cutting, you'd expect a little bit of a strength loss, but what you can do to help mitigate that is just make sure that, number one, your protein's super high. A way to keep your protein content really high is find super lean foods that have, so basically things that are low calorie, high protein. Usually people's go-to are like protein powder and things. One thing I've used whenever I need to get extra protein in, but I need it to be low calorie, which isn't super often, but it happens, especially with programming other people, is bone broth. Easy to get a lot of protein in with bone broth for very little calories. But it needs to be bone broth. Now that's a personal item. I don't know your diet, so I can't recommend that directly to you. But personally, I would use bone broth to add extra protein with less calories and stay lean, maintain more muscle. So, Mossberg, don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. That can't become a meme, all right? That can't become a meme. I've made it very, very clear my position on that. All right. Before it ever happened. Oh, Lord. Y'all are trying to get me. Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I don't feel like I don't need to make my living on spanking myself. There are already people that do that online. There's plenty of people that do that online already, guys, for free. You can watch them do it for free. Oh, that's rough, Mossberg. I'm sorry to hear that. Not really my gig, Mark, no. All right, I'm going to de-rack this, guys, and then we've still got about another 45 minutes we can play around in here, so before they close up for the night. You should always speak in third person. So when you speak in third person, it's like having another friend around at all times, right? So, just kidding. Just kidding. Ugh. Ugh. Putting the weights up, guys. Hold on just a second. I'm going to probably leave these on here because they were just on the rack behind us. I'll move them later, most likely. Let's keep the stream moving. We'll come back around if we need to. is there actually isn't a space on that rack for them. So it only goes up to 35 on that rack. So I think that's why they're on machines already. People are very confused, Mossberg. You've confused everybody. All right, what do we got here? We will do one leg machine. We always do legs at the end, guys. So let's find a leg machine that looks like fun, one that we didn't use yesterday. One that also doesn't look painful. That's a prerequisite. No, pain is fine. Just like the right amount, right? All right, we're not doing the leg curl. Not on stream at least. This looks pretty cool. That looks painful. That's a. You guys want to do hip thrusts? They have a hip thrust machine here. They have a hip thrust machine here. Y'all want to do hip thrusts? Maybe not anymore. Maybe not that now that Mark has requested them. Maybe we'll skip them now. You know, we might do some farmers carries. I don't know yet, David. We'll find out here in a second. We've still got a good bit of time left. So we are not rushing by any stretch of the imagination. We will probably toss in some farmers carries. Probably. No guarantee. We'll see how I feel after these. I do like farmers carries. It's been a long time since I've been able to do like good farmers carries. All right, let's figure this out first, because I've never used a hip thrust machine. I've always had to like finagle a hip thrust. So this is really odd. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. All right, there we go. That's how that works. That slots in there. Feet are going to go like that. All right, so that's how this works. All right. That's easy enough. Let's add some weight. Let's add a plate. This is a bodybuilding gym, but it is. This is a very heavy-duty, very expensive equipment in this gym. So, but the person that owns this gym, that started this gym, is a professional bodybuilder, and she takes it very seriously. So she also works out here. So she did not spare any expense whatsoever. So, and she will, in my opinion, she'll be very successful with this place because of that, because there's not a lot of places around here for bodybuilders like this. There's a powerlifting gym nearby that's really nice, has some really nice equipment, but still a different aesthetic. All right, so that's some weight. It's been a while since I've done hip thrusts. I don't know when the last time I did a hip thrust was. Ooh. Go 2 plates aside. It's a hip thrust machine, Joe, by Arsenal. And yes, anybody can own a business here in Plattsburgh. It's crazy work. Try push-ups under it. I don't know if we're going to do that right now, Ben. I'd say it has a really comfy seat, though. It has a really comfy seat. I feel like I'm getting like into an amusement park ride. You know what I'm talking about? Like we're about to go on the like a roller coaster or like a water park ride. Like when you load yourself into it, you know, like snaps in like that. Usually comes down over you though. Honestly, guys, I didn't even look to find out what the bailout system looks like for this. I imagine it's just you live there now. So I'm relying on you guys to call somebody if for some reason I can't get out of this. So, all right. Probably not the best idea, but yep. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's see what we can get done here tonight. It's not very often we get to do hip thrust, so we're going to go for PR work. I think anything over 2 plates is PR for me on this. I don't hip thrust ever, so everything from here on is PR, I imagine. Usually when I did hip thrust, it was always dumbbell or on the Smith machine, and we didn't put a lot of weight on it. So, I don't know if I'll be maxing this out tonight. Honestly, I have no idea what the max is going to be. Well, so far we did. We took it light for the first 2 sets, Petra. Now we're going to go heavy. These muscles are developed. I just don't do this workout. Does that make sense? So it's not like these are muscles I've never worked. So it's not like these are muscles I've never worked. I've definitely worked these in the past, just not on this machine. So all right, we got 3 plates on here. This might be the heaviest we go on this tonight. So all right, David. Yeah, sometimes. Guess what movie you're watching? That's tough. Trying to think. Is it Rocky? If I'm right, I'm a Lord of the Rings. It's Lord of the Rings. That's what it's got to be, right? Lord of the Rings. I'm wrong probably both times. Am I allowed to guess multiple times? All right, let's grab this. I can't even see if I was right, so. We had a little bit more weight for one. One more single. What's heavy for this? What's considered heavy on this? You guys know? Oh, sorry, burped. I forgot you guys are mic'd up now. You can hear me burp. That's awful. Apologize. Forgot the mic picks up everything. Gotta get used to this microphone if I'm gonna be wearing it, right? I'm only gonna be wearing it while we're here, though, to be fair. So it is kind of nice being able to talk as I grab plates, though, so you guys always have me like speaking to you. Keeps the flow going. I probably look crazy though, to be honest. I would never have guessed Twilight, to be fair. I did think The Notebook at one point, to be fair, but I didn't think Twilight. Well, believe it or not, out of all the movies I haven't seen, my wife was a big Twilight fan because those were coming out when we were teenagers, and I have seen the Twilight series. Those are some of the movies I have seen. Now, those, and I have seen The Notebook multiple times, several times. That's one of my wife's all-time favorites. So, the Orange Sunset movie. That's the only thing I call it, because it's like half the movie is like they always do it like at sunset to make it seem more dramatic. All right, what did I put on here, guys? A 25. One day I'll go back and watch those other movies that you guys were so surprised I haven't seen, like The Lion King. I probably won't ever actually watch The Lion King. I don't plan on it anytime soon, at least. So I think at this point I've kind of like, the fact that I haven't seen it at this point is just might as well not. I'm already too old to really appreciate it in the same way that I would as a kid, I feel like. So going back to watch The Lion King will be kind of like, be redundant right now. Am I correct? Maybe not redundant, but I won't take to it like I would have if I saw it when I was a kid. I feel like you have to see Disney movies as a kid to really appreciate them. Now, some Treasure Planet, though, that was top tier animation films, all right? And Oliver and Company, best animation movies. All right, we're done with this. We probably have more in the tank. We'll come back to this week. We will come back to this week. You may now exit the ride. Please enjoy the rest of your stay at Six Flags. The whole time I'm just thinking it feels like I'm on an amusement park ride. Yes, I've known my wife since high school. Yes. We've been dating since we were 16, 15. So. Oh, I saw that, Brent. Thank you. I didn't even see it while I was on the hip thrust machine. My eyes are so bad. I appreciate the support. I've never seen Sling Blade, no. And George back with his trolling. I appreciate you figuring it out, Mark. I do. I appreciate it. It is now canon that Twilight is Mark's favorite movie as well. So, all right, we said what? We said farmers carries. Is that what I promised? I did receive your sticker. I said I just said thank you. I appreciate it, Brent. I really do. It was a cool sticker. I'm glad that Mark was able to decipher it because I was on the wrong track. I was on the wrong track. I was on the wrong track. See you, Donald. All right, we're going to do these farmers carries by request. Rocky is a boxing film, vaguely, right? I've never seen Rocky, believe it or not. I do know what it's about, but I've never seen Rocky. I'm okay, George. Your training's not needed here. I promise. Promise. It's not needed here. I'm very aware of what I'm doing. George has like the worst advertising strategy ever. Find someone on stream that already benches over double their body weight. Tell them they don't know how to work out, and then disparage them as much as possible to try and force them to train with you. I'm not sure it's going to work out for you. No, I take the gorilla 1v1 every day of the week. Hold on. You did tell me that, Petra. Petra, look. We talked about this. I do pretty well with names, but I do pronounce them as they look. If I try to pronounce things like the way they're meant to be pronounced on every single one, I would be way worse, I promise. I do my best, Petra. I really do. But if I didn't pronounce them the way they are spelled, we would have some funky stuff going on in the chat, all right? All right, let me grab the bar that we're gonna need. So it's fair, I guess. I don't think I've ever said Mark wrong. Plus, he's a troll, all right? I'm not going to put that much effort into remembering a troll, all right? Not only a troll, but a troll that's trying to advertise training. In a powerlifting stream, mind you. And he's trying to advertise me like bodybuilding-esque workouts or like CrossFit workouts or something. He's not even advertising the right stuff. Not even advertising the right stuff. All right, so I'm going to mount the plates up, guys. So all right, here we go. So we're going to start with a bumper plate, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to hurt the turf. These turfs are not cheap, so I'm trying to be respectful of the turf. This is brand new turf, very pretty turf, nice deep red. So, all right, start with a 45. So just, I believe this bar is 50 pounds. Usually these ones, I've seen this specific one before. I believe it's 50 pounds. It looks like one I've ordered for one of the gyms I've worked at in the past. But we'll say 45 to be conservative. Plus, it makes math easy. So 135. 135. I don't have a belt, so I don't know how heavy we're going to go tonight, but I don't have a really long turf to work with here, but I'm going to be respectful of the gym and keep it on the turf, guys. So now we're going to add standard plates to kind of bulk up the weight faster. So hold on, watch this. There we go, George. So here's the deal. I think I've said this to everybody at some point. You're allowed to talk crap to me in the stream, but the other chatters are off limits. So especially OGs. If you come in here and start talking crap to my OGs, you're out. You're out that quick. Yeah, I'm quick on it. Some people don't realize. I guess they weren't here when I was a little bit faster on the draw. I was a lot less nice, I guess. They must have not known. So because we are quick, I will snatch you up out of chat in a heartbeat. All right, 225. I don't have clips, so I'll grab clips so I can turn later. I guess when I'm on this side, I still need to be further back, right? Not familiar, no. Yep. All right, let's grab another plate. We have a sled here, guys. Sleds are fun. At some point, we might use that while we're here this week. You know, this should be on this should be on our deadlift day, like after deadlifts. To be fair, I really shouldn't be doing this tonight, but I think it was David was requesting it. Maybe Martin. I can't remember who else asked. So multiple people asked me to do this tonight. Huh. No, I haven't been sore yet. After last night, I felt great. Actually, felt fine this morning. So, yeah, definitely, Michael. All right. Oh, I don't get sore. The conditioning holds up even in other movements. Mind you, guys, I had access to this kind of equipment at some point in the near past, like within the last 6 months. I've had access to this type of equipment. The gym I'm at now doesn't have as much of it, but I had access to like turfs and areas to do this kind of functional work. Maybe not some of these more fancy machines, but I had a lot of machines to choose from. Some older hammer strength equipment as well. So, you know, I'm definitely conditioned for these movements still. Hoo-wee. Oh, it's 3:15, by the way. 3:15. I almost forgot to say that. The rock climbing was different. Yes, Petra. The rock climbing was a little bit different. The rock climbing definitely tried to kick my butt. So, yeah, if you're going to come in here and spam, at least do a good job. You know what I'm saying? You know, rock climbing was different, but that was all forearm pain. So everything was in the forearm with the rock climbing. So, and I think really what it was is I was going hard in the paint on rock climbing day. Like I think I hit every spot that I was physically capable of getting on that day. Probably 2 or 3 times. So. Let me grab this and then I'll come check the chat. While I'm doing these, guys, I can't read a lot of the chat and I don't have my laptop, so it's hard for me to go back through chat. So you have to bear with me when I miss something. I apologize. But all right, one more carry down, guys. and then we're going to call it for the night because it is getting to the point where it is almost time for this building to close. So, all right. Whee! This is deadlift day. Why did I think it wasn't deadlift day? We deadlifted earlier. You guys probably corrected me and I just didn't see it. Pretty good drive, Mark. Pretty good drive back home. Like at least 20, 30 minutes sometimes, depending on traffic. So, but that's it, guys. I think that's what we're going to do for the night. I think that's it. Pretty good workout, right? I enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy it? Well, it just depends on the time of day, Mark. I was just giving a general answer. Just giving a general answer. Oh, it was cool having you all in here, though. We had the whole crew in here at some point. Jay was even at one point. So Jay was even here at one point. So it was a fun night. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. We'll be back on tomorrow. I think we're probably going to be at barbells tomorrow. And don't forget, I kind of already mentioned this, but most likely I won't be streaming on, I know I won't be streaming on Sunday this week. Okay, there will be no stream Sunday. There'll probably be a video, but no stream. And then I might not stream on Saturday night. I don't know yet on Saturday. My mom's coming into town and I'm gonna be spending some time with my mom. But I'll still be working out. I just won't have a lot of time to stream. I may just record my workout and post it. So, plus my mom, sometimes when she comes here, she works out with me and she's not going to want to be on stream. So, I will see you guys, later. And tomorrow, expect the same time, I guess. So, Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is Sunday. So it'll be the first Mother's Day I've actually had my mom in the state with me, in probably 5 years. So gonna be a super fun time. Super looking forward to it. So super looking forward to it. Yeah, I think I mentioned your name earlier, Martin. I was just mentioning Jay specifically because it's been a long time since we saw him, Martin. I appreciate you being here, Martin, of course. So, well, I've seen my mom in the last 5 years, just not on Mother's Day. Just not on Mother's Day. We don't live in the same state, so yeah, I can't help it. I can't help it. We live across the country from each other, so it's just like that. It's just like that. I've got a lot of brothers as well, and most of my brothers live on the other side of the country currently. So, you know, but I see my mom every year. I promise, guys. But I'll see you guys later, probably, or tomorrow about 10, 11 o'clock, or maybe earlier, maybe 9. If we come here, it'll be like 9. So it'll be about 9 if we come here. All right, appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time.